So today I wanted to do a quick video about some thought that I've been having recently. I've been thinking a lot about how I can make sure that I design my life, my environment, everything, so that it's as easy as possible for me to stick to habits. Because I'm a strong believer that if I can do something repeatedly for a long enough period of time, then I'm going to get really good at it. After a certain period of time, I'm going to be a so-called high performer, and that's what I think brings success. So I want to try and integrate, and I have been focusing on this for a long time, habits into my life that bring me positive changes. And one of the particular challenges that I have is that I move around a lot. So I'm what they call like a digital nomad. Right now I'm in Bali. I've been to very many places over the last few years. Sometimes it's really hard to go to a new place and just adjust and just hit the ground running and keep your routine. So that's something I've been giving a lot of thought to recently. One thought that I want to share with you is, I haven't really got a great name for it, but I'm going to call it snaring yourself at the point where you're trying to do something that you don't want to do. So ahead of time, when you're trying to design a habit that you want to stick to on a regular basis, you can kind of predict areas where you're going to find it difficult, or you can predict things that you're going to find a challenge to stick to. So let me give an example, might be a bit easier. Let's say you want to go to the gym 3 times a week, and that's a habit that you want to stick to. I would predict that right before you try and go to the gym, you're going to experience this resistance. And there's going to be thoughts that pop into your head that kind of stop you from getting into the car or running to the gym and getting your workout done. And it's at these points, these things you predict ahead of time, that you try and design your life to make it as easy as possible and as sure as possible that you snare yourself into going to the gym. So you kind of, like you snare a rabbit, like you catch a rabbit, the rabbit gets caught in some kind of trap. Ahead of time, you can lay these traps so that when your prediction comes true and you're resisting going to the gym, your trap just catches you and you have to go anyway. An example might be, I don't know, let's say you want to do this gym habit 3 times a week, and you make sure that you go with a friend, and then you guys have a bet between each other that the first person who doesn't show up on the Monday, Wednesday and the Friday has to pay the other person $500. So ahead of time you're like snaring yourself because you know you're going to have that resistance before you go to the gym, but then you're going to think of the $500 and you're going to just have to go. Another example might be designing your environment so that it's as easy as possible for you to follow through. Another example, for instance, would be me doing these videos. I always have resistance right before I'm about to record a video. So what I've been thinking about recently, and what I'm setting up now basically, is a system where it's as easy as possible for me to follow through. So my camera, for instance, is always set up and ready to go in my room. And what you're looking at now is like a little film studio that I've set up. So I've got a backdrop on the wall. My ring light is ready to go. My microphone is literally just sat down there. I'm not using it right now, but when I do my professional videos, I would just pick that up, slap that on, turn on the camera, and I'm rocking and rolling. So I don't have to jump through all these hoops to get recording. I just walk in front of the camera, turn the damn thing on, and start talking. So I've been thinking about ways in which I can really streamline my life and my environment and kind of snare myself into making sure that I do the habits that I want to do. So that's my thought of the day, and in further vlogs I'll talk more about some other habits that I'm trying to enforce with this method, but I just wanted to share that with you today.